Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy 3. Let's enter the Crystal Tower. And immediately, come across a new enemy. Doga's clone. It's basically like Ude's clone that we fought earlier. So we'll go take him out all the same. I don't know how much HP this thing has. Probably not much, but there we go. Pretty easy. Anyways, we really just want to go straight forward and enter. And yeah, Eureka, resting place of weapons deemed beyond mankind's power. But thankfully, we got the Eureka key earlier, so now we can head in here. This is technically optional. You don't have to go through Eureka if you just want to beat the game, of course. But there's some really good items in Eureka, and a couple, actually, the last two jobs are in Eureka, and they're pretty good. So it's pretty worth going through here. So yeah, let's see how many. We got 19 items in Eureka, so let's start going after them. All right, we got already some new enemies. I'm moving my window here. So these guys have about 2,500 HP. We're gonna be kind of doing how I've been doing random encounters with these guys. I'm not too worried about my MP. Since we're about done with the game, if I need to heal, like get MP back and stuff, I'm just gonna buy use elixirs. All right, so we got Slipner here, which has 2,400 life. Yeah, we can just do this. Not bad. That gives some pretty good experience, which is nice. We got Arctic Wind and an elixir. Okay, I think the Abaya here is new. These guys have 2,500. I actually do kind of want to heal, though. I'll just throw a cure out. Kill him. Dead. There you go. Sweet. All right, so we got 3 of the enemies already, so that's not too bad. So close to a level up. Bomb arm, whatever. Level 50. Antidotes. This is why I have so many high potions, just to kind of supplement my HP here, or my healing. All right, so we have Ninja here. He's a bit of a mini boss, nothing particularly difficult. He has 9,000 HP, so I am not worried about him. Have you defend? We'll just have you use Faraga, I guess. See that deal. Let's just keep doing this. There we go. Easy. Got Bob his level to level 50 now, so that's nice. And we got a ribbon. Yay. Ribbons are nice. Great boost there and just natural defense. So being immune to status ailments. Yes, please. Heavenly Wrath, Arctic. Yeah, probably honestly gotta sell some of these just junk items that I don't care about. Let's see. Which way should we go? Okay, I think we want to go... Okay, I think we want to go down this way. Okay. No new enemies from what we've seen. Definitely want that shuriken. How are we looking? Yeah, pretty good on money. Yeah, the enemies around here are pretty easy. Whatever, I'll just keep this one in. Since the game keeps wanting to interrupt me. Ow! Yeah, I'll just have you defend. Bro. Okay. Alright, you done? You done, game? There we go. I love back attacks. Another elixir. Nice. Shuriken. Nice. And if... Alright, pretty straightforward. Alright. So let's heal up again real quick. And just in case, I'll throw a quick save down, but we should be good enough. Let's approach this item. The Moonring Blade, Force of Darkness. Show your worth. And here we have a boss fight here against Amon. He is basically, what, Hien, the guy that we fought earlier, like way back near the beginning of the game. But, I am not all that worried about it. Let's see how much Thundaga does to him. So anyways, Amon here has 23,000 HP. And also, like I said, it kind of works the same way that Hien did way back when, where you can like kind of shift his... I think he can shift his weakness and stuff, so... Thundaga did pretty good damage last time, so... Let's see. We got... I'll just throw a Kuragan. Oh, he barrier shifted. Yep. That sucks. So he's probably weak to... I'll try Blizzaga. Okay. Better than no damage, I guess. Yeah. Well, he hasn't done his barrier shift yet. Or well, we'll have a chance to do it again. So there you go. He's super dead. Bye. And for our trouble, we get the Moonring Blade. Is that even something somebody can use right now? Oh, so it is. Yeah, there we go. Let's put it on. I wasn't quite sure. Yeah, it's like considered like a boomerang kind of thing. I think it might be like the only weapon of its kind like that, which is interesting. bladed discus. All right, yeah. So keep going. Yeah, we got a couple things. We got whatever is on the right there, and a chest to the left. So let's get the chest first. Oh, hey, we got a new enemy here. Is this guy really anything interesting? I don't think so. Well, you can use Earthquake. That dealt okay damage. Okay, we got a Phoenix down. Let's honestly, we took a little bit of damage from that, so whatever. So I'll do another quick save here. And enter another little boss fight against Kunoichi. Kunoichi has 19,000 HP, so she is going to be probably pretty easy. She might hit kind of hard. I wonder how much drain does against her. If I can drain her. It dealt some damage. Nothing crazy though. That dealt some good damage though. I'll give her that. Hopefully she won't go before I get a chance to go again. Or if she does, hopefully she doesn't cast Aroga on Bob again. Ow! Okay, that's fine. I actually want to throw out a Kiraja here. There we go. Are you dead yet? Yeah, whatever. Just throw out another Kiraja. There we go. Didn't matter. And she is dead. Goodbye, Jojo. And for our trouble for beating her, we get the Masamune. Can we put the Masamune on? No. I think the Masamune is probably a weapon for the Dark Knight if we had him right now, but we don't. All right, let's get going. We got a chest right there next to the exit. Get the Phoenix down. Don't really need those, but now if I remember, all right, yeah. So, oh, I got poisoned and was not paying attention. And we got whatever is right here. Are we looking HP wise? I think I'll throw a high potion on Deathy real quick. I'll quick save again. Excalibur. Alrighty, so we have the General. He's got 25,000 HP, so he's got a little bit more than let's see. We want... I'll just cast the Daga, I guess. Oh, Bio! Ow, that really kind of hurt. I didn't think he would have a spell like that. Since, you know, he's a, he's a general. You think generals would, focus on the good old fisticuffs. Death? Okay. Actually, I'm surprised he also has death. I'll just go again. Drain 800. I think I'll just switch to using Curaga for now. Let's get Thundaga going. Yeah. Not bad. 1,000 damage. Oh yeah, I forgot to get haste on Bob. Probably could have done it that turn, since yeah. Oh, I casted haste again for some reason. Was not paying attention. Well, he's dead anyway, so it's fine. Easy, not too bad. Drain's kind of annoying, I guess. But we were out damaging pretty much any amount he could drain, so it's not really a big deal. For our trouble, we get the Mighty Excalibur. Should be probably a pretty decent upgrade for us. Yeah. Accuracy is... not happy about the accuracy, though. I'm surprised how low it is. Wow. Alright. Now we can just go this way. Okay. Oh, my nose. I feel like I'm about to sneeze. Let's see. We do have another enemy that we're missing around here, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. So if I can't... oh, okay, never mind. Here he is. Same thing I've been doing. Or we can just one-shot him. There we go. That should be all the enemies. Yeah. So yeah, let's go. Ooh. I think we can pick both. I don't think it's like a one or the other kind of thing. Yeah, I don't think it's a one or the other kind of thing. Yeah, let's get this. Ragnarok. All right, so we have Ragnarok here. Not Ragnarok. We have the Guardian here. The Guardian here has 23,000 HP. We're going to be doing what we do. Actually, not bad damage. Off the bat there. Okay, so he's got Reflect. That kind of limits our options a little bit, unfortunately. But it's not a big deal. I don't think there's really anything. Let's see, are there any items? I wonder if items are reflected back. That might hurt a little bit. I've seen worse. It is reflected back. Good to know. You know, now I know. So we're just gonna have you defend, honestly. Well, Deathy might be alive. He is, yeah. He is a spellcaster. They have good, defense. All right, there we go. My light is yours. Ragnarok. The strongest sword in the game. Yeah. It's kind of weird that they give you Excalibur and then immediately give you Ragnarok, which is just better, you know? But hey, you know, with that, we're looking pretty good. And then we got this other boss here. Try not to use any healing or anything, like no elixirs. The staff attacked. Probably should have started with this one just because we get the last 2 jobs from this, but whatever, it'll be fine. I guess just so we're prepared. Let's see what's... I'll quake you. But yeah, oh yeah, Scylla here has 25,000 HP, and as you can see, has some pretty powerful spells on her. I'm not too worried about my MP because after this, I am planning on using a couple elixirs on my healers or my gasters before we get into the tower proper. Yeah, that's gonna hurt. Just in case. A lot of her spells are thankfully just single. Of course. Thankfully, a lot of her spells are just single targeting, so it's not really that big of a deal. Interesting that she has Kuraja. That actually was not a bad amount of healing. Like, I don't know if that if we dealt enough damage to outpace that. Get you in on the damage, I guess. Okay. Interesting. It is indeed a powerful spell. Okay, you're dead. Thank goodness. There we go. Scylla is down. And Bob got a level. He's got 3,000 HP now. That's pretty good. And for that, we get the Elder Staff and the last 2 jobs with Ninja and Sage. And hey, there we go. We got I got the achievement for all hidden items. So got that this time. That's cool. Anyways, we are going to be changing Logan to Ninja. We got the Ragnarok and Masamune on. I feel like the Excalibur would be better. It is technically a little worse, like damage-wise, but I get the +5 to everything, which is nice. And we're going to make Deathy our Sage. Sage is pretty good because they have access to every magic. They can use white, black, and summons. Ninjas are really good. They're like the best physical class in the game, like damage-wise. I mean, already at level 1, we haven't not gotten any job levels in on this thing. Already is dealing 22 times 299. Like, that's some pretty good stuff. We got an elixir. We're gonna be using those here. But yeah, we also want to buy our last few spells here. Really, we want Arise and we want Holy. I'm not worried about. And we want Flare and Meteor. But yeah, we want Arise, Holy. We want Flare and Meteor. Now, the thing about Sages, I do like, it is cool, but the thing is, compared to, like, say, the Devout here, as you can see, Sage has a little worse spell charges. They have a bit more of, like, 3 and 4, but their, like, really high stuff is a lot less. That's, like, the only thing that kind of sucks about them. Now, of course, if you're, for some reason you didn't get Odin, Leviathan, and Bahamut, you can buy them here. Wait, I don't think I have to. Yeah, we don't have to use any. Thank goodness. Not that anybody died, but there we go. That'll help. We probably will have to use elixirs and stuff at some point, but I'm not worried about it right now. And the real reason I told you to save up all your money so you could buy as many shurikens as you can, it'll be very nice. Anyways, I'm going to go through and I'm going to start selling junk. We're not going to be using any of these. That might be okay. I might keep those, though. The Bacchus ciders. A lot of these are just useless junk in here that I don't really care about. So, yeah. We don't need the Ancient Sword, or the Blood Sword, or the Royal Sword, or the Kiku Ichimonji. I'll keep one around. We don't need those. Don't need those. Don't need an Air Knife. Don't need Orichalco, or those, or the Blood Lance. Definitely don't need that. Don't need a Morning Star, or a Triton, or a Thorian. Don't need that. Don't need those. Don't need those. Don't need those. Don't need those. Don't need all that. Don't need the cat claws or the books. We definitely want to keep those, though. I'll keep the Genji gear around just in case, but I think we're okay. Alright, I think we're good. There we go. I think we can just teleport out of here. Can we just teleport? Yep. And yeah, there we go. So, after doing all of that and getting all of our ultimate gear and everything, it is now time to finally do the Crystal Tower and hopefully wrap this game up. But we'll be doing that next time, so I will see you guys then. Bye.